Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode. Well, this is going to be kind of a short episode. I know I haven't had a video in a while, but that's it's not like you guys knew that there wasn't going to be a video for a while, because I did say on November 23rd was going to be my new video, and it's only November 21st, so we still have 2 more days. So I got a new video here for you right now, and it's nothing that special, but it is Donkey Kong Country Returns unboxing. So look at that. Just got the game, and I haven't played it yet, obviously. It's brand new in its packaging, and let's open that up and see what we get here, eh? I'll tell you, I had to jump through hoops to get this game. I had to, I put the knife all the way through and the thing. Anyway, I had to jump through hoops to get this game. I had to literally swing on vines and, you know, ride a minecart. But I'm not kidding you. Like, for some reason, this game was really hard to come across. You wouldn't assume. I'm just checking to see if I damaged it by with the scissors there. So. Alright, well, this is what you get here. Here's the disc. And there's the inside, I guess. There's the outside. And Earn Club Nintendo points. You can see that. See, this is where the scissors kind of gouged into it. Right there. Look at that. Let's see what else we got here. If you like Donkey Kong Returns, you will like these other great games. Good to know. And there's the instruction manual, and it's pretty thick actually. All in color there. It's nice and green. So yeah, that is the unboxing of Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Nintendo Wii. Pretty slick indeed, if I do say so myself. So as I was saying, I did have to jump through hoops to kind of get this game here, because I worked today at 11:30 till 7, and most stores here are open at 11. If you don't know, like I'm in Vancouver, Canada, so I don't know where you are and what the hours of business on Sundays are for you, but a lot of stores' hours of business are usually like 11 to 6 or 11 to 7, so I was working basically those hours, 11:30 to 7. So I didn't have time to actually go and pick up a copy at an electronics retailer before work. So I figured, well, I kind of decided what stores are available that are open before. So I am not your traditional like Best Buy or EB Games or whatever, right? So I was thinking, well, what can I get the game at? So I thought of the Real Canadian Superstore. If you're from the States, you probably don't know what that is. Think of it as like like a just giant grocery store, right? But they sell electronics and clothes and other knickknacks and garbage. But the Real Canadian Superstore, but they've been kind of notorious. They've been known to be notorious for new releases, having new releases on the actual day. So I was kind of skeptical of going to them, but I went to them anyway, and lo and behold, they didn't have it, even though they advertised it in the flyer. November 21st, Donkey Kong, come get it. Yeah, right. And then my other option was to go to Walmart. But the thing with Walmart is it's kind of out of the way from work, so I was like really going to be cutting it close. But at the last second, I said, okay, I got about an hour to spare until I got to get to work. I'm going to rush to Walmart, and I rushed there, and I ran as fast as I could, or I took the minecart or my rocket or whatever donkey rides or jetpack from Diddy. But I got there and I swung on vines and I jumped through hoops and I hopped on alligators to jump over the lava and all that. And I got to Walmart. I was like, phew! And I looked at my watch and I'm like, it's 45 minutes left. I could still get the game and get back to work. But it wasn't there, believe it or not. A Walmart of all places. Walmart, and it wasn't there. They're like, yeah, the shipment never came in. Never came in? It's ridiculous, isn't it? Never came in a Walmart. So I had to go to work, and I had my girlfriend check HMV. It's like the music, video game, movie retailer in Canada, HMV. And she texted me and said that it was there, but luckily the HMV downtown Vancouver is open until midnight. So after work, I finally made the trek down to pick up my copy of Donkey Kong Returns. So there we go, folks. That's my trek, my adventure to get Donkey Kong Returns. So I haven't played it yet. I just got home. As you see, I unboxed it for you, but I am going to pop this in and expect my full review by the end of the week. So tune in. Actually, before we end the video there, I do want to give a little bit of more to the video than that, because I mean, you know, Zero Shinobi always unboxes games, and you know that's kind of his thing. So I don't really unbox games. I think it's kind of like a cop-out video. But I do want to check what time it is, see how much time I got for you guys here. Okay, so I want to give a little bit more thoughts here, kind of make the video a little bit more interesting for those that don't really enjoy unboxing videos. Seeing how it's kind of like a Donkey Kong kind of marathon or a celebration of a new game, why don't we just take a look back at all the Donkey Kong Country Trilogy here for the Super Nintendo. I want to take a look at that, and I want to reminisce and give you my quick thoughts about each of the games here, and maybe some memories about the games as well. So, Donkey Kong Country 1 was released in November, actually, of 1994. And this game kind of revolutionized the platforming series, because it wasn't something you really saw. The graphics were just unbelievable at the time, and Donkey Kong, he never really had his own game up until here, and it was a platforming game, a side-scrolling game, and the graphics were awesome, and it was just, they really utilized a lot of different software at the time to create this game, and it was revolutionary at the time. It was created by Rare. And Rare is known for making the Perfect Dark and Battletoads. Rare's made a lot of great games, so it was a good idea for Nintendo to team up with Rare on their next project for Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong was only known as being like an arch nemesis or an enemy of Mario back in his own game Donkey Kong, where he just used to throw barrels. But his name wasn't actually Mario, it was just Jumpman, if you really want to be technical. But Donkey Kong, that's where Donkey Kong originated from, just a barrel-throwing monkey in the Jumpman game, right? So, but he had his own series, and he created a lot of new characters for the game, like a Diddy Kong, which is his nephew or whatever it is, and like a little sibling, and a bunch of little characters to ride, like rhinoceroses and frogs and all that. And it was a really good, good franchise. My biggest memory about this game was I was 12 years old when this game came out, and I broke my leg, like I broke my knee. I shattered my kneecap on a GT snow racer. I don't know if anyone remembers one of those, but I was going down this hill on this GT snow racer, and I rammed my knee into into this pole, this fence pole, and it shattered my knee. And I was 12 years old, and I was in grade 6, and I had to stay home from school. And I remember my mom got me Donkey Kong, like it just came out, and we got it, and I had my broken leg, and I sat there and I gamed all day long for like a week playing this game. That's my fondest memory of Donkey Kong out there. So that's that. Next actually came in the series was Donkey Kong 2, and personally, this is my favorite of the series. A lot of people don't. I don't want to say they don't like it, because we'll save that for the third. But I mean, I don't think a lot of people like this one as much as the third. But that's given for sequels, right? Like a lot of times people say that sequels aren't as good as the originals, but I don't really know if I agree on that point, because there's a lot of sequels that are better. Like, I'm not even talking about video games, I'm talking about movies. A lot of people say sequels to movies are shit, but you know, that's a different story. Anyway, Donkey Kong 2 is my favorite of this series, even though it doesn't actually feature Donkey himself. We got Diddy Kong taking the main role now, and then this new monkey girl called Dixie. Dixie had this helicopter spin, which made her kind of fly through the air, which I thought was really neat. It helped you a lot get out of some hard places. I like using Dixie better than Diddy most of the time, actually. But I think one of the things I liked most about this game was the whole pirate theme. You know, pirates are pretty overrated these days. The new Pirates of the Caribbean and all that stuff. Back in the day, you didn't really see a lot of pirate stuff, and this was really cool. I really liked the whole concept of the pirate theme. And King K. Rool is back as the main enemy here for the Donkey series, and he's got like a pirate hat on and his gun and all that. So he's all pirate themed out. And then all his Kremlings are all pirate themed as well. So I thought that was really cool. And as you see, it's my favorite one because I have a complete version of it. The music in this one was amazing as well. What were some of the music from this that was memorable? Brambles in the Breeze, or it's called something. It's the one like right at the end, Cat o' Nine Tails level, right before the airship in the last level. That music is amazing. It's like a symphony music. It's just spectacular. A lot of great music in this one. And last but not least, completing the trilogy here was Donkey Kong Country 3. This one was released, I think it was 1996, if I'm not mistaken, near the Super Nintendo's end of its lifespan, unfortunately. So a lot of people didn't really get to play this one. It was kind of one of those last-minute pushes to kind of revitalize the system or to try to stay it alive. But you know what, Donkey Kong was a great series. Let's keep it alive. Let's push out another Donkey Kong. Unfortunately, this one wasn't the greatest because I don't know if they had different developers working on it or not, but the whole graphics and the overall presentation of it didn't seem as good as the other two. Just you could tell that the graphics were just a little under par compared to the other ones. It's like they took a step down from the series. And also replacing Diddy now is this Kiddy Kong, this big giant kid ape. And you know, he whines and cries and throws a big fit. So, you know, it's not really that appealing, but that's that. And then taking the other backseat is Dixie now again. Or maybe it's the other way around, Dixie is now the main heroine and Kiddy is now the sidekick. But that's it. And they had some kind of like it was almost like a Canadian theme going on in this game. You had like bears and like Mountie suits or something and like hats, and it was just really strange. It was kind of a strange game. It didn't really fit the trilogy, but nonetheless, it's a Donkey Kong game. It's okay. It's not the greatest, but it gives you a challenge. If you're looking for I mean, up until now, the Donkey Kong game is a Donkey Kong game, but I think just by looking at this one right now, it's already surpassed this. So I'll give my final thoughts on my video, obviously. So that's my opinion on the Donkey Kong trilogy there. And tune in by the end of the week, and I will be giving you a full review on Donkey Kong Country Returns. Now I'm going to pop this baby in and see how it is. Take it easy. See you next time on the Cube 360.